everyone. So in this slide, we will be discussing about various sources and effects of different air pollution. So source means the place from where some toxic substances are being generated. Then in the plant ultimately produces some poisonous gases that pollutes air. Number one is carbon monoxide. Monoxide is a high toxic and dangerous pollutant, infamous for its lack of identifying color and smell. It is colorless and lack of smell. So it is very difficult to understand the presence of such gas. This point, this gas was extremely prevalent in homes for use in domestic heating before it was found to be unsuitable, and it has been replaced by much safer natural gas and electricity. However, this gas is far from extinct in human use. So, what is main point? Most commonly, carbon monoxide is prepared by combustion engine, petrol and diesel engine, and some industries where various petroleum motors are being operated. And what the effects of it? Carbon dioxide can have produced effect on environment and this is poisonous and it can contribute to very dangerous with air and ozone pollution. Apart from that, carbon monoxide can make water toxic and carbonic acid also it can produce in long time in intervention. So it is a very poisonous gas for entire living beings and entire ecosystem. Number two, lead. Chemical formula of lead is Pb, capital P and small b. So lead has long been known to be dangerous substance once complete in thereby all gases in and aviation fuels. But nowadays, lead is not being banned, has not been used in petroleum additives, keeping in mind this dangerous, harmful effect to the modern society in terms of environment and human health. Not human health, but for health of each and every animals. Because whenever you are using lead in your petrol or diesel engine, that lead is being thrown away by the exhaust, and this air is inhaled by all animals, birds, and also it is being utilized to some extent by suppose aquatic animals, etc. So total ecosystem is damaged due to the presence of lead in air. So government now has banned the use of lead as lubricant. While lead was used in petroleum, lead is a very good lubricant for the other hand. Due to its property, we used to lead earlier as a additive of petrol, but it is restricted due to its negative effects on our environment and ecosystem. Number three, ozone, O3. See, it's not inherently bad. The ozone layer is one of the major protections. It gives one of the one very good protections to mankind against harmful solar radiation. When radiation comes from the sun, the ozone gas protects it, absorbs it to some extent. As a result, the ultraviolet radiation gets filtered out before reaching to our skin. So when it comes to our skin, in contact to our skin, we can tell the harmful effect of it is to some extent nullified. So ozone layer is good. It succeeds. Ground level ozone is found by chemical reaction between multiple different oxides found in air, which when exposed on sunlight can form new compound and leave ozone as a byproduct. The majority of the emission which makes up ozone gas from the usual suspects such as car exhaust, factory processing, electric utilities, or plants, etc. And even ozone is dangerous substance for most living organisms if it comes in contact. Keep it in mind. Ozone will not be like that carbon monoxide will go everywhere. If you come in contact with ozone, then it is bad. Just increase in ground level ozone has a notable effect on human health as well as overall human health too, and multiply, and it has also some ill effects of on ecosystem on land in the seas. But presence of ozone layer, presence of ozone layer gas in upper portion of the upper air level, it is good because it gives a protective shield to us. From whom? From ultraviolet radiation that is coming from sun gives us light and heat. Along with that, it gives some UV radiation as well to us, which is not a very good thing for any living being. So ozone layer protects us from this incident. Number four, CO2, nitrogen dioxide, not very toxic. Toxic, mostly engine, automobile industries, automobile factories, they mostly produce it. Nitrogen dioxide is one of the oxides which can react and produce ozone, but that is far from its native effect. Nitrogen dioxide is one of the gases that are one of the most commonly seen and we consider air pollution. Thick, brown, and choking. It is one of the most visible harmful pollutants present in modern world today. And amount of nitrogen dioxide production is day by day increasing, along with formation of new factories and formation of with increasing number of our automobiles in almost every developed city. Schools, automobiles, factories, power plants, etc. If it's in addition, it being a choking and obstructive gas in air, nitrogen dioxide also has the quality to react with other agents to form nitric acid and organic nitrates. Suppose if water comes in contact with nitrogen dioxide, HNO3, nitric acid can form, which is extremely dangerous and it can destroy all the aquatic animals present in there. And also it reduces the pH of the water. So it is very harmful. And if you use the water for any drinking or any domestic or any gardening purpose, it is harmful for all of them. Needless to say, nitrogen dioxide has a huge effect of human like increasing the likelihood of respiratory problems. NO2 is one of the most important culprit that is responsible for respiratory problems, even lung cancer in long run. Acid rains produced by nitrogen dioxide are extremely harmful. So, what is acid rain? We will discuss it later on. Next, sulfur dioxide. These are similar type of feature source and it like just like NO2, nitrogen dioxide. So, sulfur dioxide SO2 is also equally dangerous gases for us to inhale. And all the factories provides are also producing this one. So it is very much similar to NO2, right? Next, PM, particulate matter. What is particulate matter? It is something a lot more visible and tangible than the components like above, listed above. But is no less dangerous or harmful. It's equally dangerous, equally harmful, despite having devastating powers to destroy our ecosystem and living things. The matter generally consists of food, dirt, and chemical byproducts produced through combustion or chemical mixing. So, by combustion or by chemical mixing, this kind of things, such kind of suspended metal, PM, is generated, which is of course very much harmful for nature for living beings. Source is produced by nearly every single process involving chemicals, fluids, and more. Effects for the effects of it, particular data ranges from any allowing to extremely dangerous, often hampering visibility on roads or the respiratory problem. Respiratory problem is the main problem that is being carried out due to presence of particulate matter (PM). It also damages heart, lungs, eye conditions, eyes, and also like to increase likelihood of developing cancer in later stage. So, if you are exposed to huge amount of particulate matter, chances are there you may have developed some amount of cancer cells in your body, which is again very much dangerous to survive. So we should avoid producing from particulate matter. So next is very important. What can we do to help reduce air pollution, raise awareness? And this is the key to all success against for the air pollution. Because if you are aware, you will not let this pollution increase. You will not be you will not able to do such things mentally if you are very much aware. If you are not aware, you can do anything what you want. If you are aware, if you want to do something, your conscious mind will stop you from the such dangerous activities. As a result, we can clean our air. So awareness is the most important part, especially for young children, because they will be the citizen for tomorrow. First, time to minimize travel in cars and airplanes. As we told before, we should not use our automobile vehicles as much as you want. You should have control over it. Why? Not because to save fuel, but to save our ecosystem, to save our environment, to save our future generations. Otherwise, if this kind of pollutions continues, then within 50, 60 years, there will be devastating situation that will destroy entire living things the world. That is why nowadays modern world, modern scientists, modern engineers, all academic people and health conscious people, all are raising voice against this air pollution, against global warming, against against throwing of harmful chemicals or any substance anywhere. So we need to be very much aware. And this awareness will reduce us to travel here, to reduce us to travel here and there. And as a result, if we can control over our travel, we can control pollution very easily. It doesn't mean that you cannot travel anymore. Of course, you need to travel in your life. Huh? Unnecessary travel you can avoid, and you should avoid to make our environment free from these illusions. Next, conserve energy where possible. Very important. We all should conserve energy wherever possible. That means if we can save energy by limiting your the use of electrical instruments, you can do it. If you can conserve energy by reducing your consumption, you can do it. So whenever you have chance, you should fly them. Whenever you have chance, you should fly them, and you should be able to continue this for rest of your life. And of course, you try to bring other young students, young children, and motivate them. Without motivation, it is very difficult to get the things done. So motivation is always important. Even if you want to build some aviaries for birds, you want to plant some trees, you need motivation. And that motivation will of course come from consciousness. If you are very conscious about the nature, motivation is of course automatically come within you. And it can transfer from you to your students, which will be very much successful for developing a pollution-free world. 3 R's. As I told you before, 3 R's are essential for you to control air pollution, to reduce, to reuse, and to recycle. Fix your car's engine tuned up. Remember, a tuned engine, a healthy engine, always consumes less fuel and gives better mileage. A tuned engine always consumes less fuel and gives more mileage, which is very much advantageous for anyone who is driving motorcycle or car or whatever it may be. So keep your engine tuned up and don't let your engine to get started. That means carbon buildup in engine is also another issue, which also we should be taking care of. Because in India, where carbon buildup is too much high, it will consume more fuel. And it will consume more fuel means it will produce more particulate matter, more poisonous gases, which is always avoidable and we should avoid it. Next, keep tire pressure in setting. That means your tire pressure should be accurate. Otherwise, the car will take extra fuel, which is also dangerous. Whenever you will know that your automobile, the what vehicle is consuming huge amount of oil, you can easily tell there is some problem of engine or any other part of the house. And those kinds of vehicles consume more petrol or more diesel. And as a result, they also create more byproducts, poisonous gases, which cause air pollution and very, very dangerous for us. Next, make the use of renewable electricity where possible. Installing your own solar panel. I know it is very difficult if all of us want to build their own solar panel. But at least in near future, we can try that one power station, one solar power station per locality is there. And it will happen, I know it's obvious because the way we are living, the way all countries are developing, at least one solar panel motor vehicle installation plan must be there in each locality. So gradually this number will be increased. And as the number increase, we can clearly see our environment also getting more and more clean, more and more free from dirt, free from pollutants. As a result, we'll get a cleaner planet. So cleaner planet is very much essential at this point. Next point, get energy audit done for your home. You should get your energy audit done for your home also. Why? So that to understand that somehow no extra energy is being used in your home. Sometimes what happens, instead of one light, we put two lights. Instead of one fan, we use two fans. Instead of one electrical instrument, we use two electrical instruments or electrical gadgets, whatever we call it. Which is this kind of activities is not good. Whatever you need, stick to that. Then only we can develop. Then we can put a furniture. Then only we can conserve our actual energy. So energy auditing is also important, which can be done at our home. And if all the homes or houses get this energy audit done for me one by one, total nation will be pollution free. It will of course reduce spending of extra fund at the same time. So multiple benefit is there. If you get your energy audit done for your own home, multiple benefits are there, starting from environmental benefit to economic benefit. Next slide is consider going green. What does it mean? It means there are various ways to go green without even spending extra money. For example, use public mode of transportation. Whenever you need to go from one place to another place, do not use your personal car because your personal car is for at least 4 to 5 minutes, but you alone traveling. So in that case, if you use public transport, which carry lots of people at the same time, will be much more economical as well as environment friendly. Sometimes, so we have seen that economical means environment friendly, which is very interesting, very desirable, and very important thing to take lessons from. Next, plant trees and plants. So plantations, I told the best way we can save to Mother Nature. So plantation is one of the best, easiest, and most suitable way to control air pollution. So in this slide, we told you we have discussed so many things about how to control air pollution and how to benefit us from air pollution, importance of awareness, what are 3 R's, what we can do to protect air pollutions, and some source of air pollutants like carbon monoxide, lead, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, etc. So hopefully you have learned something from this lesson. So we will discuss more about air pollution on next slide. Okay. That is all for now. Thank you very much. Thank you all.